Good evening, Chairman Bunker and members of Aiken County Council. My name is Vicki Simons. I live in Mr. Napier's district. What act of interposition have I, as a private citizen, done regarding warning proposed Aiken County recipients of funds through the American Rescue Plan Act, ARPA funds, as to the associated terms and conditions? Sensing that Aiken County was not going to make ARPA funds recipients aware of the associated usage terms and conditions, following Aiken County Council's December 14 meeting, I requested via FOIA the list of ARPA funds that Aiken County has been designated to receive and the list of any and all ARPA funds recipients pursuant to Council's vote on the consent agenda that night. After researching additional contact information, I wrote the following template of a letter which was customized and hand-delivered yesterday. Dear contact person, because our organization is slated to receive amount from Aiken County, South Carolina through the American Rescue Plan Act, ARPA funds, I am reaching out as a courtesy to advise you about the terms and conditions with which ARPA funds recipients are required to comply. Within coronavirus local fiscal recovery fund award terms and conditions, we read in paragraph 9A, quote, recipient also agrees to comply with all other applicable federal statutes, regulations, and executive orders, and recipient shall provide for such compliance, end quote. Furthermore, paragraph 15A reads, quote, the United States expressly disclaims any and all responsibility or liability to recipient or third persons for the actions of recipient or third persons resulting in death, bodily injury, property damages, or any other losses resulting in any way from the performance of this award or any other losses resulting in any way from the performance of this award or any contract or subcontract under this award, end quote. In other words, one or more of the terms and conditions, possibly one or more executive orders, may cause ARPA funds recipients or third persons to be injured in their bodies or die. For many months, the federal government has pushed Americans to be injected with substances that have led, as of this writing, to over 1 million adverse events and tens of thousands of deaths. Did you know that federal law protects vaccine companies from being sued for vaccine injuries? As I have stated publicly to the Aiken County Council more than once, I believe that the terms and conditions of ARPA funds usage are not acceptable, the cost of compliance is too high, and compliance will affect our brothers, sisters, friends, and neighbors. Are ARPA funds the cheese on the compliance trap that will eventually snap back on and harm you and others? I strongly urge you to carefully consider the cost involved and, if possible, disengage yourself and those in your organization by returning any and all ARPA funds before it is too late. Sincerely, Vicki Simons. I also provided my phone number and references. Perhaps it is the case that you have notified the proposed ARPA funds recipients of the associated terms and conditions. If so, they have now received it twice. If not, then I have done your job for you. Galatians 5:1 says, it was for freedom that Christ set us free. Therefore, keep standing firm and do not be subject again to a yoke of slavery. Do you have any questions?
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Ms. Simons, do I read your intentions correctly that basically for anybody who we make an award of ARPA funds to, you plan on putting them on notice on our behalf of the problem with them accepting those funds for the use of those organizations that benefit this county?
Yes, sir. Because, as I have stated more than once...
That's my question. Thank you. That's my question.
Yes. The vaccines hurt people.
You answered it. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions, please?
Thank you very much.
Thank you.